Hi, Internet. Welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel. It is Thin Lizzy Thursday. And this week, we've got the random number generator picking the song for us. So I don't know what the song is. You, the viewer, know what the song is because you've looked at the title. Um, so I decided to do something a little bit interesting this week in that I had a couple comments of people saying that they're like not feeling the random number generator music. Um, and personally, I mean, I love it. I think it's perfect random number generator game show waiting music. I think Tsuyoshi Sekito is a fantastic composer, and I think it's a fun piece. It's one of his more like trolly pieces, but also he's a badass guitar player too. Doesn't just do like the weird instrumental stuff. Well, does do weird instrumental stuff, but does the rockin' stuff too. Anyway, so I decided I would let the YouTube generated playlist help me find whatever filler music I'm going to do while the random number generator pits out the song. And so what I was going to do was just pick whatever was the first song I felt I could play and not get copyright strikes on. Um, and man, the random generated playlist that YouTube gave for me is very Troyan and also is like a heavy troll upon most people. So what I've got here, I've got like the new Sabrina Carpenter single. I've got a song from Ticked It Boom. I've got several songs from the Japanese Frozen 2 soundtrack. I've got let's see, Olivia Holt, Richie Kotzen, Meatloaf, more Frozen, Taylor Swift, uh, music from a video game I've never played before. Uh, so it is just a monstrosity playlist that most people would probably hate. Uh, but I'm hella into it. And the first song on the playlist is a song I discovered maybe like a year or two back, and I listen to it all the time. It's this song called Overdose from a game I've never played called Blue Reflection. And I kind of want to play the game because it's such a good song. And it's not normally my kind of thing. Like, it's more like drum and bass and techno y. And it's probably going to alienate a bunch of people. But, yo, dog, you complained about the random number generator music. So you're getting this instead while I pull up the Thin Lizzy song for this week. So, yeah, let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's what you get, nerds, for complaining about the random number generator music. You get that instead. Um, I might just have this be a thing, um, and have whatever weird like instrumental music I feel won't get copyright strikes be my lead-in music as we get into the Thin Lizzy song. So yeah, that'll be it this week for the random number generator. And oh my goodness, so remember how I've said the first Black Star Riders album is actually good? Um, we got the bad song from the first Black Star Riders album. This is um Hoodoo Voodoo, which I don't even know where to begin with this. For some reason, like there's like this weird obsession that like white rock guys have with writing a song about voodoo and thinking they're being like edgy and cool. And it always just comes off as like a little bit cringe and not understanding the culture. Um, and that is definitely where this one falls into. It definitely falls into that this is kind of cringe category. Um, and I remember the first Black Star Riders album came with like a DVD where they were like going through the entire album and talking about song by song. And Scott Gorham was talking about how like promoters like heard Hoodoo Voodoo and were like really excited by that song. And it was a song that like made the promoters really interested in the band. And I call bullshit. This is an album cut and a weaker album cut. And to say that there is a promoter in the world who was excited by Hoodoo Voodoo, I'm sorry, Scott Gorham, you are a liar. You are a goddamn liar. Scott, I love you. You're my favorite guitar player in Thin Lizzy. You're one of my favorite guitar players ever. You're a musician I respect a lot. You're a goddamn liar. No promoter in the world was excited about Hoodoo Voodoo. You are a liar. You were thinking about something to say on the DVD to try to justify the song. Um, the song itself is like it is actually better than most of the Black Star Rider stuff we've listened to on the channel, but it is still like this is a filler cut and one of the worst songs on the first Black Star Riders album, which is excellent. But this is, you know what? We're just gonna have to listen to it and get into it. Is there an official version? Yes, there is. So let's check out Hoodoo Voodoo, boys and girls. After words from our sponsors, loading times. Ooh, suggested Charlie, I gotta go. We're just keeping the hits coming.
I'm just a low-paid Patty singing high-price blues. My mama told me, my daddy too, that the devil makes work for idle hands to do. Just trying to ease my revolutionary man. Just trying to ease my revolutionary soul. 'Cause I'm on a roll. Let the teachers teach, let the preachers preach. I wanna shake that voodoo. Let the dancers dance, let the dancers dance. I wanna shake that voodoo. I gotta shake that voodoo.
All right, so the thing is, like, it's not bad. The guitars are good and they're played with like the right amount of emotion where it's actually like interesting what they're doing. The fact that you've got like them going into like the lower register on the chorus is actually like, dare I say it, it is a musical move that Phil would have made. That like kind of melody choice is a Phil-esque decision. Um, so like there's a lot of like Lizzy-esque elements. Like the guitars do sound very Lizzy. They've got a good like groove to them, good tone. They're played well. Um, and you know, lyrically, it's and actually, yeah, the melody of the way he sings "Revolutionary Mind" and then he goes into my mind. That's actually like there are some cool musical elements to it, but I think like I think with that chorus, it is very much more like it does sound like a filler track chorus. This doesn't sound like a single chorus, and so Scott Gorham saying promoters are excited about this album filler cut. Liar, absolute lies. Take a look at these lyrics. I'm just a low pay patty singing high price blues. My mama told me, my daddy too, that the devil makes work for idle hands to do. Just trying to ease my revolutionary mind, just trying to ease my revolutionary soul, because I'm on a roll. Let the teachers preach, let the preachers preach. I want to shake that hoodoo voodoo. Let the chancers chant, let the dancers dance. I want to shake that hoodoo voodoo. I got to shake that hoodoo voodoo. Um, all right. Actually trying to analyze these lyrics, they seem kind of like they don't mean anything, but let's be charitable. I'm a low pay patty singing high price blues. That ultimately doesn't mean that much lyrically. Like I'm a low pay worker and I'm singing high price blues, so like I don't know, I'm upset that I don't have a lot of money. Sure, we'll go with that. My mama told me and my daddy too that the devil makes work for idle hands to do. So you know if you don't keep yourself occupied, you're gonna do bad stuff. Like host Thin Lizzy Thursday. Keep yourself occupied, kids. Otherwise, you're gonna have a YouTube channel. Um, just trying to ease my revolutionary mind because if I wasn't doing Thin Lizzy Thursday, I'd be like, hey, pay workers, living wage. Um, just trying to ease my revolutionary soul because I'm on a roll. Uh, yeah, this doesn't. You know what? I can't. It's. So he's just looking for stuff to do because he's upset about things. And so instead of okay, so what this is about, I'm broke, and I'm trying to find something to do with my time. I want to do revolutionary things, but instead of teaching or preaching, I just want to shake that hoodoo voodoo, which means I just want to like get and enjoy down and dirty blues rock is what I'm getting. So it's certainly words. Yes, these are certainly words. Certainly words.
Every once in a while you gotta crash and burn down an empty street, ghetto, a demolition zone. Some come to town just to see the sights. Some hit the city just to drink and fade.
Okay, so that actually is a cool lyric. So, all right, not this first one. Every once in a while, you got to crash and burn down an empty street, ghetto, or demolition zone. That's whatever. But some come to town just to see the sights. Some hit the city just to drink and fight. Look, I am nothing if not fair on this channel. That is a cool set of lines. That is great. That is badass. Mwah! Chef's kiss, magnifique. That is great. Even the most cynical of Blackstar Riders haters, and I'm talking specifically to Michael. Come on, that is a good line. Some come to town just to see the sights, some hit the city just to drink and fight. It's a good line. Pretty good. Um, yeah, good line.
Just trying to ease my revolutionary mind. Just trying to ease my revolutionary soul. Cause I'm on a roll. Let the teachers teach, let the preachers preach. I wanna shake that hoodoo. Let the dancers dance, let the dancers dance. I wanna shake that hoodoo. I gotta shake that hoodoo, hoodoo. When I'm lying alone on this moon-drenched bed, with all the possibilities of you in my head, it's an emotional investment I can't afford. I know, I know, I know. Just all sixes and sevens and rolling nines. She don't
I'm going to rewind a little bit as we get into that section. So that was actually a pretty good solo, and it might be just because of the material we've hit, that might be the best Blackstar Rider solo that we've done on the channel thus far. Once again, this is one of the weaker songs on the first album. It's just this is making me realize how much better that first album is than like most of their other output. Back when they thought this might actually have the name Thin Lizzy on it, it was a lot better. Yes, that was a good solo. That was very good. Um, and let's take a look at these lyrics. When I'm lying alone on this moon-drenched bed with all the possibilities viewing my head, it's an emotional investment I can't afford. I know, I know, I know. That melody it didn't really work with the music that they had on top of that section. It just kind of felt like he was just like kind of shouting. It just that didn't really work for me. Um that lyric, but then it led into the great solo. So, yeah, let's get back to it.
She don't go digging for coal when there's diamonds in the mine. I called the preacher, I went to church. He said, son, you're gonna get your justice searched.
Okay, she's all sixes and sevens and rolling nines. So sixes and sevens, I believe, is slang for crazy. I believe that's what you UK people call the crazy folk. Us Americans, that's not a slang that we use. But also, like, things are weird here. Like, we call biscuits cookies, and we call scones biscuits, and then what we have instead of scones are just these like weird monstrosities that British people are horrified by. So we've just got a different lexicon. Um, yeah, she's all sixes and sevens and rolling nines. Don't know what rolling nines mean. What does that mean? Rolling nines. What does that mean? Tell me, Google. What does rolling nines mean? I don't know. I assume it's some sort of slang. Um, yeah, because what? So seven is lucky. Eight for like eight balls. That would be like cocaine. Nine. I don't know. Weed or something. I don't do drugs. I'm straight edge. I don't know. I don't know what rolling nines mean. It's some other British slang that I don't understand. So sorry about that. She don't go digging for coal when there's diamonds in the mine. Okay, so she's still digging in a mine, but she's going for the diamonds instead of coal, which, of course, is there any deeper meaning to that, or is that just like just kind of dumb word salad? I'm just gonna move on. I'm being extra harsh on this one. I think because like when you have a song called Hoodoo Voodoo, I think just because I've just heard so many like cringe classic rock songs where they're just like, "Ooh, isn't voodoo mysterious and scary?" Oh, it's like I don't know. It's it's always like the awkward white dudes who write the voodoo songs, and it's just like, "Yo, dog, just stop." Um, all right. Where was I? Oh yeah, I called the preacher. I went to church. He said, "Son, you're gonna get your just desserts." The preacher is upset that he's listening to that devil music. Um, yeah. So lyrically, not as much going on in this one as compared with what we did last week, Suicide. So definitely that one is a winner. Uh, in every way, actually performance, music, lyrics. But interestingly, I'm expecting Dream Sketch will like this one more than last week's. Simply because, look, my wife also likes Black Star Riders better than Thin Lizzy because there is the cleanness of the production, and you have the music on that grid, and so you've got that rhythm section that is very predictable in those ways. I don't know, man, I don't know. I don't see preferring this to Lizzy, but some folks do.
Just trying to ease my revolutionary mind. Just trying to ease my revolutionary soul. 'Cause I'm on a roll.
The bass playing, very good. Marco Mendoza.
Let the teachers teach, let the preachers preach. I wanna shake that. Let the
And I do love good cowbell, so it does have that going for it.
dancers dance, let the dancers dance. I wanna shake that. Let the teachers teach, let the preachers preach. I wanna shake that. Let the dancers dance, let the dancers dance. I wanna shake that. I gotta shake that. I wanna shake that. I wanna shake, yeah.
All right, so there you go. So that is Hoodoo Voodoo by Bladstar Riders. I'm loving the suggestions on the sidebar because it's like a mixture of like Bladstar Riders tracks alongside like Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, and like the other stuff I've been listening to lately. And so just like them not going together at all. But then freaking Tattoo, all the things she said. Ugh, I'm not a fan of that song, or just like I felt like that was very exploitative. Um, Olivia Rodrigo, driver's license. Much better than the song we just listened to. Um, NSYNC, bye bye bye. Also better than the song we just listened to. Um, yeah, I mean, Willow, Taylor Swift, better. Prince, controversy, hell yeah. Um, Man, so many better picks on the side. Uh When We're Together, from the Disney short Olaf's Frozen Adventure, but in Japanese. Also better than this. There's a lot that is better than this song, but this is still actually one of the better Bladstar Rider songs we've done on this channel. Um yeah, I'm extra harsh on this one because of the lyrics, and it does a musical trope that I don't like. Because like here, another example that comes to mind. Another artist I like. So it's not just like I dislike it's just like, oh, it's artist I don't like. Like, here is a artist I like from an album I like doing another song about voodoo, and it's just like, why? All right, so this is Voodoo from the Michael Stanley band. I'm going to give you this example once it loads, because this reaction, 22 minutes isn't long enough. Ah, come on, Michael Stanley band, load. Um, you can do it. I believe in you. I really Oh, wait, there we go. No, stop it. Stop it. YouTube doesn't want me to pull up bad songs. And once again, it's not that it's bad. It's just like kind of lame is the trick. All right, so this is Voodoo by the Michael Stanley Band.
Might have been the music, might have been the wine, or maybe it was the moonlight, or it might have been your eyes. Never saw it coming, didn't stand a chance. Took me from the blind side, put me in a trance. Girl, what you doing? What you doing? Must be voodoo. Voodoo. How do you do what you do? 'Cause what you doing feels like voodoo.
Yeah, so there we go. That is another song with that same voodoo rhythm. Um, I just it's there are others. I won't subject you to more, but it's a trope I'm not a fan of. Um, but also that album by the Michael Stanley Band, freaking fantastic album. Probably my favorite Michael Stanley Band album. So the rest of the album is not hurt by that like lameness being on it, but it's a trope I don't like, and so it's just something like it's just not for me. Um, Now comes the part where we rank Hoodoo Voodoo. You know what? I think this is a song that is actually performed better than it is written. I think all things considered, it's actually a pretty good performance of a pretty lackluster song. As I'm really reflecting upon it, I think the song itself just isn't that great. And so even though I have I think it's a better like listen than Another State of Grace, I think the writing is ultimately weaker. And so that is where I'm going to put it for now. C rank. Um, we haven't gotten to the good Black Star Rider songs yet, and I'm looking forward to when we do, because there'll be some. Some of them could rank pretty decently. Um, Up to I think some of them will make it to the A rank. Some Black Star Rider songs. So I'm looking forward to when we get to those and when the real fighting can begin. But I'm I'm not anticipating much controversy with this. It is it's a it is certainly a piece of music. We need something cool to go out on. Yeah, we need something cool. So I'm going to, since I'm introducing the folks to cool music, I'm going to give you a little taste of a different Michael Stanley Band song. No, stop playing Voodoo. We're done with you. Here is a cool song off the Heartland album. It's called I'll Never Need Anyone More Than I'll Need You Tonight, but they just say I'll never need anyone more on the streaming services. But yeah, let's give you a taste of something cool you might not have heard.
I don't need to be told by you. I don't need anyone bringing me down. I don't need to be sold by you. I don't need answers. I've been around. I just need you to hold me. Try as hard as I might. I'll never need anyone more than I need you tonight. Baby, tonight. Ooh, never need anyone more than I need you tonight.
You know what? This is so fire. We're just going to play the whole song. We're doing it.
I don't need you to try for me. I don't need someone to always be there, yeah. I don't need you to cry for me. I don't need anything more than my share. I just need you to hold me. Try as hard as I might. I'll never need anyone more than I need you tonight. Baby, tonight. Ooh, never need anyone more than I need you tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I need this palate cleanser. Thanks for sticking around, guys. And that is a perfect guitar solo. Simple but effective.
Baby, this isn't something I planned on. Hey, but this isn't something I fight.
Oh man, and you got just the big hits on the toms, and then you got that like arpeggiated riff as it gets us back into the chorus, or rather the pre-chorus. Yeah.
Just need you to hold me. Try as hard as I might. I'll never need anyone more than I need you tonight. Baby, tonight. Ooh, never need anyone more than I need
the other singer of the band in this era, and you got his high vocal at the end there. Chef's kiss, magnifique. Sorry, there was too much mediocre songs about voodoo. I had to wash my mouth out with something good. Um, and something that I didn't think would get blocked. Because, oh man, driver's license? Ain't no way that's going to happen. But there you go. See, Greg doesn't just listen to weird video games that he soundtracks of games he hasn't played and pop music. There's also classic rock from 1980 that he listens to. um, yeah, so man, the musical gamut in this episode. Thanks for watching. Next week is the fan vote. So if you're subscribed, make sure you vote and decide what I'm doing next week. That was the video. Hope you guys have a great Thin Lizzy Thursday. Bye, everyone.